All right, folks, welcome back to the Global Intel Channel. Good to have you here. I want to talk today about why I think Joe Biden will actually drop out of the race. And so there has been, of course, a lot of pressure about that as of late. Thursday night, the 27th of June, debate happened between he and the Orange Man, and it did not go so well for Joe. There were often times where the man was just looking off into the distance, mouth agape, and not really understanding how to effectively communicate, and just really wasn't a good look. He showed his age, I guess is the best way to put it. Trump was honestly pretty reserved. I mean, he's watching him stalk Hillary on the stage in 2016. I think he actually kind of went easy on Mr. Biden. So, it was kind of sad to see. It's also really worrisome that this is the best that is out there right now on many different levels. And a lot of the Democrats were noticeably shaken by the fact that there is not really a way to kind of get Joe to step down. So last few days, of course, they have been asking him, please consider. And even that is a really interesting path, especially in certain swing states like Georgia and I believe Michigan. And so if you're on the ballot, I know Wisconsin as well, you basically, the only way to effectively and quickly get someone in place of Joe, if he were to step down, would be for him to pass away, which of course nobody wants. And the other option is the 25th Amendment, which means that that's really not a good look either. But between the two, I'd say it is about as good of a path as possible for the Democrats. Put Kamala in position, whether she would take over the ticket, I really doubt. I personally think it'll be someone like Hillary Clinton. I could see a Michelle Obama potentially. I could see Gavin Newsom. The problem with Gavin is Gavin has a lot of baggage. So Rona, the 19 really exposed a lot of flaws in his thinking as a leader for the state of California. A lot of open source there that can be easily manipulated by an effective communicator and debater, which, honestly, Orange Man is good at when he's calm and going at the points of weakness of the other candidate. Problem is he gets emotional, he gets into himself, and then from there he starts to lose it, So why do I think that Joe is going to be replaced? I don't know if it's 25th or not. I don't know exactly how it would work. But I know right now there's too much chatter going on. There's too many people that are saying he can't be it, he can't do it, yada, yada, yada. So because of that, you've got other people coming out. Today you had the first real representative, Mr. Doggett of Texas, who's a Democrat. Pretty respectable guy. He said basically Joe can't do it. He needs to step down. He was hoping for Joe to really step into a good debate performance. He didn't do that. He really showed his age. And at this point, for the party to go forward with a candidate, they need to get rid of him, or at least have him hopefully step down. At that point, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if state legislatures have to step in and create the opportunity to get the new person onto the ballot. I know that they're down to zero time. Someone asked, what's the point of even having a convention? There are some things that can be happening to a convention. The problem is that you can get them during the convention. The problem is the ballot itself. That's where the discrepancy is. The different states have different rules as to who is on the ballot. Okay, so it used to be that by now they pretty much knew who was a candidate, who was going to be doing it, and there wasn't a lot of flip-flopping, switching, or worry. Especially come June, July, By that time, you'd had all the primaries. I mean, you remember when Nikki Haley was staying in and she wouldn't leave. It was like, look, it's over. You're done. That was what, March? So you've had about 4 months of pretty consistent, this is the guy, this is the guy, this is the guy. They start to work it out on the ballots. Now you've got a problem where the upper echelons of the Democrat Party are saying this guy cannot do it, he should not do it. We're going to lose because people are worried about his age and other things that go along with it. So I do believe he will be replaced. I don't know how that's going to happen, but I think in the next month, over the next month, you're going to start to see things start to happen. You'll probably start with legislatures doing things to make it so Joe can get on the ballot, and all they have to do is get enough rhinos to basically go on board with that, and they can do it. So how that works, I don't know, but if they do run Joe, they're going to lose, because people are just kind of afraid, and plus, they don't have a bad taste in their mouth after the Orange Man bad presidency because of the financials of the world. Everybody is so broke. I was watching a video on automotive sales today, and I mean, it is literally ridiculous. First of all, the prices that they're trying to foist on people. The other thing that is ridiculous is the fact that people have the money to pay $120,000 for a souped-up truck. There are areas where they have 200-300 units of the same vehicle, and in the last 45 to 60 days, maybe 5 of them have sold. That is absolutely cataclysmic on car sales. So the economy is really not doing well. They're going to keep trying to promote it as much as possible until at least they get into the election season, So it's not looking good for Joe. It's not looking good for the Democrats, but I'm sure, there's always something that comes out of left field and it's going to be absolutely crazy. So be looking for that. But I do think that Joe at some point is going to be replaced and step down or whatever the heck it is. So I don't know exactly how that looks like, but we'll get there. All right. Thanks for being here on the Super Secret Channel. We'll see you on the next one. Global Intel Channel out.